Okay, so we have our files downloaded from the BootStrap website, but you'll probably notice we are missing our index file and our style sheet, which we use to add styles to our page. So let's create those now. So if we head to our code editor, you'll need to create a new blank page, and the first one we'll actually create is our style sheet. So when we get started with creating our styles, we'll add all the content into this file. But first, if we go to File and Save As, and we actually need to make sure that we save this into our CSS folder within our file structure. And we can simply call this style.css, and we'll just save that off. Excellent. Okay, so now what we do is create a new blank page again. However, before we save this off, we actually need to go and get the BootStrap default template code from the BootStrap website to make sure we are connected to the styles and scripts within the BootStrap framework. So if we head to bootstrap.com again and click on the Getting Started link, and if we scroll down slightly, we should get to the basic template section. Now what we need to do is just copy this code here and actually paste it into our code editor. And like I said, this actually makes sure that we're connected to all the BootStrap frameworks such as the CSS and the JavaScripts. But now what we need to do is actually link to our own style CSS that we've just created here. So if we find the BootStrap min CSS, we can actually add our link under here. So we add the link tag, then the href, and we find the location of our file, so it's in the CSS folder, and we call it style.css. Then we add the rel equals style sheet, which basically tells the browser that this again is a style sheet. And the last quick thing we need to do here is to delete this hello world. And that will actually give us our blank template or our starting page that we need to go forward. So all we need to do now is save this off into the top level of our folder structure. And we just need to give this a name of index.html. So if we check our folder, we have our index file in here, and also our style within our CSS folder. Now one last thing that we need to do is create our image folder that's going to contain all our images for our landing page. So just make sure that you're in the top level of the folder structure. We just need to create a new folder and give that a name of img for image. Excellent. So now we're actually all set up and we're ready to move on to actually start building our landing page, which we'll actually do within the next section.